Hi, it's Matt from Go Green Autos. So I've just bought this Hyundai Ioniq. It's an SE, a premium SE top spec, and it's a 2017 car, and it's got the 28 kilowatt hour battery pack. However, this car has done nearly 72,000 miles, so I thought I'll do this video just to show the condition and to show how well the EVs can sort of do the high mileage and soak up the miles. So I've also got high mileage Bmw I3. I've done a video on that and that was very popular, showing the wear and tear on i3, so I thought I'd do something similar showing this Ioniq. So I bought this car from Tesla. It was one of their part exchanges, so someone's clearly upgraded, probably to a Model 3. It's really smart car. You really wouldn't know it's done the miles. There's a few little stone chips along the front, which is what you'd expect, but really minor and insignificant, to be honest. There's very little to show you. It's really clean and tidy. Not much to show on the outside at all. You would think it is a car with 20 or 30,000 miles. There's a couple of little dents. There's one there which I hadn't actually seen until now. The light hadn't picked that up before, and there's another little one there, clearly parking dents from other doors, which I'm going to get sorted out because I'm going to keep this car for my own use. And inside, normally a car with this mileage, 72,000 miles, you would start to see some wear on the driver's seat, but these leather seats really do hold up well. Absolutely no wear at all, so really tough, which is what you'd want to see. So the only sign that you can tell that this has done some miles is on the steering wheel, the leather steering wheel here. You can see wear here. It's almost like it's staining rather than wear. I have cleaned the leather, and actually it's worse now I've cleaned it. It didn't look anywhere near as bad as that. It's not so bad on that side. There's no evidence at all. It's just on this side. It's just normal wear where hands are rubbing on it, so completely what you'd expect, and for this sort of mileage, pretty good. I'm sure there's products you can use to sort that out. I know there's all sorts of leather dyes and things, so I'll look at that. But the rest of the car, you really wouldn't know it had done the miles. It still almost looks like new. And the mileage is 71,669 miles. So the question most people are going to want to know is, what is the battery state of health like? So I've plugged in my scanner here into the diagnostic port, and scanning the battery. All the voltages are all nice and equal. It all looks very good. And down here we got battery state of health 100% still. So as we sort of know, batteries last an awful long time. You know, normally a battery pack will last the life of the vehicle, and this just shows, you know, battery degradation. If the battery's got thermal management, then it's absolutely minimal. Normally a battery will degrade about 1% a year. This car's 3 years old, so I would sort of expect it to be 100%. It's sort of irrelevant to the mileage. If anything, a high mileage car has a better battery pack than a low mileage car, because batteries don't like being sat, particularly being sat fully charged. It's always better that the battery is being cycled and used than it is if it's sat at 100% charge, and that's what happens with low mileage cars. They don't get used much, they get charged and they end up sitting there days upon days not being driven, and the battery left at 100%, and that's where the degradation happens. So often you'll get low mileage cars with 5, 6, 7,000 miles on, and they will have a worse battery than a car with 50,000 miles on. You know, it's all different. It's not like petrol and diesel cars where mileage reflects wear and tear. On an EV, the wear and tear isn't in the battery pack, it's only on the suspension and wheel bearings, and those sort of components which have a very long life. So as we all know, batteries aren't the worry that people initially thought. So I hope you found that interesting, and maybe one day I'll be selling this car, so when I finished with it I will have it up for sale, so maybe you're watching this video because you're thinking about buying it. But anyway, if you're interested in other videos about EVs, then do subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video. There's plenty of videos on there, not just cars I sell, but I do all sorts of helpful EV related videos when I can think of them. And yeah, if you're interested in a used EV, then go to the website, gogreenautos.co.uk. Bye.